the Sweet Cherry Podcast. I am Cherry.
I'm Fox.
And we are your hosts for today.
Yes, we are. Sweet Cherry Podcast.
Yes. So, if you're new, welcome. If you're old, welcome back. Say if you're old, welcome back. But if you're not new,
yes,
welcome back. And yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. All of our in our description, all our links are there. So click around, follow, subscribe, all that jazz. And yeah, make sure you comment and engage in the conversation because don't be corny.
Yes, we like that shit. Not the corny shit. Other shit.
Yeah. The non-corny, the interaction.
Yes.
All right, we're just gonna dive in today. Why are women attracted to the bad boys? Are they really? Are we really?
Yes. The
Yeah?
hell we are.
She said, "Yes, the hell we are." Okay.
Yes. Yes, we are.
It
It starts off when we're young.
does it.
Yes, it does. It starts off when we're teenagers, and then it just progresses throughout the years. Unless...
Is there ever so do you ever remember a specific moment that made you want to go with the bad boy rather than the nice guy? Or what made them a bad boy also?
What I thought was cool.
What you
Maybe
thought was
the way they
cool,
dress, maybe the way they
but they weren't really a bad boy. It was just
it was just the persona.
The persona, okay.
Yes.
It
It was just, and it wasn't necessarily that I had to see them beat somebody up or
treat
somebody bad to actually act like a bad boy, but just their whole everything, their aura, everything about them.
The vibe.
I'm with a bad boy.
But are you really?
I am, because I know what he could do. I know what he's capable of.
Right.
But I know what he
normally
won't do at his age. In other words, okay, so let me explain it better. So, he was always popping. Okay. And it's the truth. He is popping. Everybody in his neighborhood, where he's from.
You mean popular?
Popular,
okay.
in the sense, everybody knows
For
who he
that
is.
don't understand what popping is. He was popular.
My man, where we're from, he's really he
would be
known.
Popular and known.
He's known.
Okay.
He's very known. Everybody knows him. He grew up there in the neighborhood.
Okay.
He's
got you.
And he's he gets a lot of attention where he's from.
Okay.
And that's just the truth. Sometimes I'm okay, all right, but that's how it is. It's where he's from, and a lot of people know him. A lot of people know of him, and people still to this day, still treat him as what, as they respect him.
Right. Okay.
So me personally, I'm just whatever, But, everybody does, I mean, I'm not saying that he's not respectable, but I'm just saying, he's not, he's just someone that's, he's from the neighborhood. Everybody knows who he is and everything like that. So they do respect him and they do,
But he's not really a bad boy.
He was.
Okay.
He was. That's the thing. When growing up,
you mean
he was
so
a bad boy.
Is
he was.
What do you describe as a bad boy? What is your version of a bad boy?
When growing up, he was in a gang.
In general, what's your version?
He was in a gang, and he was in a gang from our town where we're from.
Okay.
And he had his little.
You mean he would get into fights?
Oh yeah, he did all of that.
He was the hot guy on the block.
Yeah,
all the girls wanted to talk to him.
Right, and everybody
he
to
had
this
just
day,
the style and the vibe.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly, and it's still crazy. After all these years, but to this day,
so what makes that more the bad boy image more attractive than the wholesome want to do
at see, that's the thing.
by-
Like at our age now, when we first got when we first got together, of course it was the, you know, he's the hot guy on the block.
Right.
He's good looking. He could, you know, he does all the things the way he is supposed to do
Okay,
things.
so but
but many
now-
years passed
no,
after
but
that.
now being older,
It's different.
no, you aside from that and whatever, does that bad boy image still attract you?
No, not at my age. No.
No.
I'm
I'm not talking about your partner in general.
no. I know what you're
general,
saying.
In
No,
general.
no, not at all. I mean,
But you've had both.
yes,
You've had the nice guy.
yeah,
And you've had the bad boy.
yeah, I have. And honestly,
Well, I mean, from what I know.
yeah.
Mhm.
Well, honestly, like, I wish I could have. Like if it would be both, it would be great. Like to have like
A little bit
I know
of
it's
both.
not-
A little bit of both. A little bit of good guy. A little bit of bad guy.
Like, nah, it's not possible, bitch. Yeah, I mean, you know, honestly, like, I love who I'm with now, and I'm so happy with who I'm with. I'm my daughter's father, but I wish he had a little bit. My only complaint is really like a little bit like sensitivity, and
Okay.
I feel like not like the sensitivity to like different situations is not there.
Okay.
And that's really only it. And I think that's the bad boy part of him.
Okay. I got you.
Like, I think bad boys are very not sensitive to like certain situations because they're not so sensitive to begin with.
or
I
they're
feel
not
like-
used to dealing with those type of situations also.
Exactly. With those type of feelings,
Right.
I feel like they don't understand how to navigate that.
Mm.
So that's my issue. You know,
I think I would
does
still
that
be
make if it makes sense?
I think I would still be attracted to a bad boy. As terrible as that sounds. Because you only want it for the moment. I think like the bad boy image and persona, like maybe it just excites you for the moment, but then like if
The
you're
old-
gonna have
right.
that throughout the relationship, you don't want that.
No, you don't
You
want
don't-
that
you
throughout
don't
the whole
want that.
relationship.
Yeah.
No, because
But I
it's
think-
exciting in the you're 100%.
I think
right.
like if you're single, I think
if you
it's still gonna attract you.
yes,
You know
it's
what I'm
gonna
saying?
attract
Like
you. You're
the
gonna want
bad
it.
boy.
You're gonna wanna do them and them do you,
I think-
and it's gonna be a whole like.
But I
shit.
think like it's just
But then
kind of
eventually
for fun.
it's gonna be like,
oh, you have to have the mentality.
what do you
like,
really
this is-
want? Do you want this man to be your partner forever? Like,
And that's
you're
even
gonna
if they're
ma-
willing to be your partner
and then
forever.
you're right.
because Some bad boys,
I
they
know.
don't want that. Like, they're just like,
That's why every girl wants a good bad boy. They
Yeah.
want that whole like they want to have that image in their head like they have a fly ass motherfucker. Like they love them, they love the fucking shit out of you, and they went through all this, but it's not like that.
Yeah.
Where they're gonna love, you know, it's gonna be like a perfect like union, and it's not like that. It doesn't work out that way. It can, but it's not easy.
Yeah.
Like to find a person that like okay they're all about you, they went through their whole stage,
Like,
they
I
went
feel
through
like-
whatever stages they had to go through.
Like it's so nice to have a relationship with someone who takes your feelings into consideration.
yeah, but that don't happen, girl. Where's
And-
that motherfucker?
But
at?
okay, but listen.
They gotta
listen
be
to
in
what I'm about to
Wyoming.
say though,
Or
right?
like
no.
Oklahoma, some place where you're never gonna visit, and like they're far as fuck.
like I feel like all right. So
Come to
everybody
New York.
wants that person.
Come to Brooklyn.
The person that considers their girl's feelings and
Girl.
thinks about, you know.
That's beautiful.
Maybe
We want that shit, but we
coming
don't
home
got
and
that
making her
shit.
dinner. And
I want
surprising
that. I
her
want to
with
make a dinner.
flowers.
I want to come home from work one day and my fucking meal is cooked.
and you have
Wait, I don't gotta go
flowers,
cook. I know.
right? But
Where are
then,
we moving to?
but wait, no. But then at the
Moving to
same
fucking
time,
Oklahoma.
it's like
I'm going to Idaho.
no.
Idaho,
But then
I
at the
bet.
same time, it's like,
It's not New York.
ew, you're so corny.
Because you don't do that shit. Oh, because he does it? You see how weird we are? No,
When he's
no.
like,
I bet you, look, if you do
babe,
it this way, listen,
when
listen,
he's
listen.
like,
If they do it in a
Babe,
sexy ass way.
I bought you. I
Listen.
bought you such and such thing, and then you're like, you're so corny.
If he did it, and I bet you, if he did it in a sexy ass, like romantic ass way, you would love it. It gotta be
I think
but
yeah,
it gotta
right. It has
come
to be like the presentation of
yes.
it. Like you
Yes.
have to be
He gotta be
sweet, but
sexy
still
about
do it in
it.
the bad boy manner.
Yes.
right?
Yes.
We're asking
If
way
he
too
did
much.
it in a
You gotta be sweet,
I'm
but in a
just a
bad
girl.
boy way. Okay. Sweet, but in a bad boy way.
you gotta make it sweet, but like sexy too. So it's gonna make us like get horny and be like, oh shit, I wanna suck your
Like it's like
sexy.
like okay, like if
and
he's saying
cool.
like so like say let's say you know you're on your monthly and you have bad cramps and he comes in and he's like,
I'm gonna massage
babe,
those cramps.
no no he's like he's like, babe, here I got you your favorite chocolates and
Yes,
you know
and
like
strawberries.
that. And he's like, let me pet your head and stuff like that.
Oh,
And-
give me some shit.
yeah, no, I would be like, get your fucking hand off me. Like, I want him to be like, here's your chocolates, bitch, and just throw it at me and be like, like, here's your M&Ms, here you want, feel better, kiss me on my head and leave me alone. So, like, it was so sweet that you thought of me and got my favorite, snack or whatever.
That's
That's what I
important.
like,
Yes.
especially during, that my monthly and stuff. But I don't want you to be like overly sweet.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
be like too cute about it. Just be like
Yeah.
something cute. Like, oh bitch, I know you got your fucking period, but I'm ready to go.
No! We're not doing that. Like, I don't even want you to even mention, first of all, don't even mention that on my period. Like, I was just gonna be like, ugh, you're so annoying.
Yeah,
But
don't
like,
do
just
that.
be like, oh, baby, you have cramps here.
I was wrong.
Here's your whatever nerds candies and your chocolates.
Here's your
Feel better.
airheads.
Feel better. Kiss me on my head and leave me to be. That is romantic for me. Like, not overly romantic. You're not overdoing it. You still got the bad boy persona, but you did something sweet by giving
You still
me.
gotta act tough as you're being like a dick and sensitive at the same time. Do you know how to make it work?
Be a dick and be sweet at the
Be
same
dick
time.
and sweet. Sweet dick.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, but be nice, but not too nice. I don't know. Figure it out.
The New Yorkers know what we're talking about.
But I feel like
The
you
East
know,
Coast
like,
knows what we're talking about.
yeah, like
Be a dick, but
like-
not too much of a dick.
I just feel like like the bad boy persona kind of still needs to be
Involved.
The mix.
It has to be
it
in the
has to
mix
still
of it.
be involved.
Because,
Because if the guys, personally for me, if a guy is constantly, all right. So for instance, I think I've said this before in earlier episodes. I used to talk to a guy. I was a teenager. And this is how I knew that I didn't like good guys. Or not that not good. I'm not gonna say good guys because the guy that I have now is a good guy, but he has a bad boyish persona, right? So this is what I mean by it. So I was a teenager. I was talking to this kid, and he would call me, and we would talk on the phone, and he would be like, oh, but baby this, baby, babe, I can't wait to see you, babe, how you been, baby, and baby, I miss you, and what you doing today, baby, and I want to just Just
out.
exactly. Like I was like, if he says fucking baby to me
You baby
one
one more
time, I am gonna hang up this phone and never talk to him again. All right,
None of that Toto shit.
and I was just like, it was so annoying. Like I just found it so annoying.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
like that either.
I did not.
I feel like
it was
if you're gonna be
like-
a bad boy, you gotta be a bad boy all the fucking way. If you give
No,
any type
I mean
of
like not like all the way because we need
Yeah,
you
but
to
then
be a
you
good
look
guy.
weak. Oh no! I'm not saying that, but like when you like, it's hard to explain.
But
like if you
yeah,
be
if we find it hard to explain, the guys are forget about it.
then we have questions. If we have question
The
marks,
guys ain't never gonna get it.
it's just not a rap. It's not for you. You're not a bad
It's just
boy.
like something you have to have. Like
Yes.
it's not something you
Born
can be taught. You can't be taught how to be both. You can't like
Yeah.
you know. It's just something.
comes with you.
It's just like charisma. Like
yes.
you can't be taught charisma.
It's a part of you.
It's just part of you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you know that didn't last really long because he said baby, and I just stopped answering his calls after. But I was like, it was so annoying, you know. And I used to think he was so good looking, but that whole like, no, I could not take it. And then there was another guy. So imagine I was a teenager back then. I'm talking about like 14 years old. So I already knew right then that was not for me. I was already knew I wanted someone toxic. And then I dated another guy. I was older. I was still a teen. Probably like 18, 19 around
That's
there.
when I met her. It was a fun ride since then.
No, you left me. You met me before 18.
I met you
I think-
like what, 17?
I think I was like
18?
17. Yeah.
Okay, 17.
So then I met another guy. Started dating
We're still
him.
young guys.
Yeah.
Hasn't been.
Wasn't that long ago.
Hasn't been that many years.
And so this guy, I think I've also talked about him in other very early videos. He was like, he used to sing. He was a singer. Like way back in the day.
Oh, it's about Mario Boys?
No. It was a different group. Not them.
Group
Okay.
guys.
It was some other group. These are like Spanish one-hit wonders from in the 90s or whatever. So, like, but I went with him and the group he was in, and we went to the recording studio, and they were recording tracks and stuff like that, and he invited me into the booth. I know I've said this story in the beginning, one of the early episodes, but he brought me into the booth and he told me he wanted my energy so he could sing and alright, so then he was like, can you breathe in and out, like inhale and exhale and stuff like that.
Do you guys remember this episode? Because I remember this episode.
And then he was like, I want to breathe the air you breathe. And that was it. I never spoke to him again after that day.
he was intoxicated by her fucking fragrance and
Yeah,
love.
I don't know, but I didn't speak to him again after that.
I mean, how do you
like,
tell
that
that,
was just
tell
like
that to
just
like a young girl,
too much.
a young lady?
Like,
I am
wanna
intoxicated.
breathe- no, I want to breathe the air you breathe.
That's like deep.
I wanted
That's
to
something
laugh
you
in
tell
his
a
face.
person you marry.
No, don't even tell me that. No, I don't want it. I don't want to hear
she
that.
wants to smell
Like,
all her odors.
like just keep it to yourself. If you feel that way, just keep it to yourself. Like breathing the air I breathe. Like you want to breathe in the air that I
maybe it smells
No,
different.
I don't care. Just keep it to yourself. Don't say it. Like keep that to yourself. Like that was just like too nice. Too
Donde
sweet.
quiera que esté.
That was not the group.
A tu lado. Yo, Bio Boys
That was a
is
different
shit,
group.
though, I'm
That
not
was
gonna
a
lie.
different group, though. But that was a different group. That's not the group I'm talking about now. That's not the guy. That's not him. That was a different guy.
Yo.
But yeah, like that group and that guy, it was just like that type of niceness or trying to be overly sweet, trying to throw overly game on and thinking like I did not like that. That was a no for me.
She caught on
and
to
even
that
though
shit,
like
though,
he
early.
looked like a bad boy and he tried to have that bad boy persona and maybe saying that was like a line that he thought I was gonna swoon at and be like, oh my god, he wants to
Oh my god, I'm gonna take my panties off.
Aquí estamos feo. Breathe that air. I got an air for you to breathe. There you go. No, like that. I did not like that. Like that's not. That did not match the bad boy persona, and that was definitely not the game for me. I mean, there are girls that will fall for that. Like,
it depends.
Oh
like,
he
you
was
gotta
like,
be
I
a
wanna
bad
breathe
boy
the air you
to like.
breathe,
It might
girl.
no.
He was like, I want to be in under your skin.
But
let me tell you, I have said
that would make me like fucking self-conscious and make me feel and make me nervous.
You know what? But I'm not gonna lie. I've said some corny stuff like that, like with my husband. Like
okay,
before,
that's your man,
but
though.
before he was my husband.
You were trying to get that dude, so it's different.
Yeah, but no, because now that I think about it, I'm like, ew, that was cheesy.
You was fucking 20 years, bitch. You was 20 years ago.
I was like,
you was like 18.
When you be like, oh, I love you so much, like
Don't
I want
listen
you
to
in my
her.
skin, like I want you. in my
Okay,
skin.
I
would
like
be
that. I want you to be a part of my fucking.
But he wanted me to
be a part of my skin,
He wanted
bitch.
to be a part of the
Give
air
me
I
that
breathe.
shit. That's beautiful.
No, I hated it.
Why?
No, and the guy was like, I want to breathe the air you breathe.
No, you don't want to hear
But
that when you're
I'm
fucking
saying,
18.
Right, but so what? But even, what is
You
the
were there when
difference?
you was 18?
I don't remember. It was like
You was young.
18,
That's
19,
different.
somewhere
I don't want to
around
hear
there.
that when I'm
But
young.
still, right, but when I got with my partner, I
old.
was 21, 22. Who the
And
hell wants to hear you say, "Oh, I want to be part of your skin"?
Yeah, that's
Weirdo.
creepy. Like, you're gonna kill me.
Like that's what I said. Like, I love you so much. I want you in me. You're not close enough.
Oh, but
like,
I'm
I wanna
gonna
be
get
under your
scared. I'm
skin,
gonna get
you know?
murdered, and then I have to disappear.
Yeah. So like I'm saying, like I've said cheesy stuff like that.
Who told you that?
No, I said it.
Oh.
But I did not like the air you breathe. But I told my
I'm
partner,
scared.
like, I'm so, like, I love you so much. Like, I want you in my skin.
Yeah. Not that probably.
In those words. I wish you were part of my skin. You're not close. Like, you're not close enough. I
You're
wish you
not
were part of my
close
skin.
enough for me. Please be right.
Yeah, like, ew. If he would have said that to me, I would have been like,
Yes.
ew.
As females,
Yeah,
you're like,
but I said it to them, and now thinking back on it, I'm like, ew, that's like a little
unless
weird.
they
Like,
feel,
I would hate
if
that.
you feel the same way they
But
feel,
sometimes they like that.
then it's like, hey, we all want to be fucking weirdos, and we want to be
Yeah,
a part of
no.
each other's skin.
No.
So it's a good thing.
Well, if he liked it, well, you know, whatever, it worked. It worked for him. But if it would have been vice versa, I would not have liked it.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, I would have been like, what do you mean when we part of my skin? Exactly. Like, no, that's so
We're gonna have to
cheesy.
time out on the like.
But you know
being
what?
part of the skin.
I also think like I wasn't really feeling the other guy. The guy from the group.
That's
I kind of
makes
wasn't
so
really
a
feeling him.
difference.
So it was just like,
I
yeah,
would
we
want
were
you to
just
be a part of my
hanging.
skin if I liked you and you was I was
Enough,
feeling
right.
you like shit. Go be a part of my skin.
Yeah,
You know,
so that
but
also kind of
I don't
played. I
like
think
you
that
like
also played a role. I think that also played a role in it. Like I wasn't
Yeah.
feeling him like that.
Of course,
So it was just like,
it's a big part. If you're not feeling them, you don't want them to be a part of your skin.
yeah,
That's
no,
big.
well, no, the air that I breathe.
That's
Like,
even bigger. The air that you breathe, like you can't breathe if you're not around them. That's a big.
I think I had like a better connection with the other guy in the group.
People have to.
He can breathe the air that I
Please.
breathe.
Please comment.
No, but don't say it though. Because if
We
you
need
say
some comments.
if you say it,
Guys,
like, it's not gonna be
Like
yeah.
she has to breathe.
But like, yeah, like it totally messed up his bad boy
It's not
image
It's not the
for
same.
me, and I don't think he was like really. I don't know. I don't think he was like trying to play the game a little too much.
Okay,
So I was like,
For me, like a bad boy is like we're about to beat people up right now. Like that's a fight.
no, I don't think like.
Not
Well,
necessarily. I just want a
no.
man who's tough. I want a man who's gonna defend me. You don't have to get into fights, not necessarily, but if it was a
Yeah.
situation, I want you to defend me and like be that
Speak
man
up for
that's
me.
gonna speak up for me and defend me. I don't want you to
But that- I don't
necessarily
even-
get into a fight.
Right.
But
But
I
that's
am
not
that
even the
type
whole
of girl
thing of
that
it
like I
either.
will
I
get
don't
into
know.
a fight if I had to.
I feel like
You
that's
know?
not even the whole thing. Like,
So
bad
I want, and
boy-
he's that type too, from where he's from also. So I don't want that at our age, but and he doesn't want that at our age.
I
but
think women
if
are
it
attracted to bad
happened,
boys because it seems a little more exciting.
it's more exciting and it makes you want to jump their bones more when they just beat somebody's ass. Like, yeah, I'm gonna suck your dick a little
No.
nicer tonight. You know, or a little whatever.
I don't think it has anything.
I'm gonna take it a little
First of
hard
all,
tonight.
I don't think. I don't think it has anything to do with
No, we like that
the
shit.
violence or anything like.
Oh, it's violent.
No, it's not. Not for me, anyway. All right. Well, not for me. Let me say that. Not for me. It's not about violence, right? I don't
Okay.
know. I think it's just an attitude. Work better
Yes.
than a bad boy with a nice girl.
Not necessarily that they can't work out because I was always that type, but at the end of the day, I have both. Like, I know I'm a good girl, but at the same time, like, I know I'm a bad bitch in different ways.
Okay.
Like, maybe not be, like, I might not be a bad bitch, so, like, what your standards are,
Mm-hmm.
but my standards and what, like, I feel is a bad bitch, I am.
I mean, well, that's for anybody.
You know what I'm
because
saying?
Everybody
Like-
has their own definition
Right.
of bad
And
boy,
to me, it's
bad
like-
girl. You know,
Right.
like everybody has their own.
Right. To
Definition
me, like,
of
the bad boy that I've always had since
I think,
I've
like, for
had-
me, like, bad boy is more like someone that looks like trouble.
and really isn't.
Yes.
See, yeah.
So, like, they really aren't, or they are a little bit, but not like the extent that you might create
Yeah,
in your
not like,
mind.
because we're not going back
But-
to, like, when we were kids.
But, like,
if you think
know,
about everything that happened throughout, like,
but they just have this look, like,
yes.
of being like a bad
Yeah.
boy, you know, like mischievous,
Yes.
mysterious, mischievous,
Sexy.
sexy,
Yes.
but like looking for trouble,
Yes.
but not in, you know, but not really necessarily looking for trouble, but they just have this look
Something about them.
Yeah, I think that's
Aura.
what I kind of
Aura,
yeah.
too.
But also, you know, I mean, like a real bad boy, he wouldn't really kind of be considerate of your feelings, and
I
like,
know.
because he would know, like, either he knows he's a bad boy and looks good and could get the girl.
I don't know, I
just
feel like-
you know,
But that's hard.
like when
to,
you
like,
look at a
find
guy
that
and you
whole
just
balance.
be like, he's trouble.
Yeah, of course.
Like,
Every
ugh,
girl likes
I'm
that.
not
That's the
doing
thing.
that.
But
Same
no
way.
girl wants it to the point where it's like, oh my god, I'm gonna cry every fucking night and
Yeah.
like hear me up. You know, nobody wants that shit. But like you want it to the point where like, okay, he's trouble, he
It's
made me
like,
cry a
but
little bit, but like I wanna suck his dick. It's like that. It's a balance. It's a balance, guys.
You're like, he made me cry, but I'm gonna fix that later on.
I'm gonna fix that later when I see him under the covers. You
No.
know, it's
But you're like, no, but so like, if you're single and you see that guy and you're like a bad boy or whatever,
Right.
and you're like, I don't know, he's
It's a
trouble.
thin
but you,
line,
wanna
girls.
Stay
You
away
gotta
from
look-
it, but it
right.
like attracts you because you're like, I wonder.
exactly. So
You're like, no, get away from me! Come back!
come back another hour when I'm that mad.
Yeah, I don't know. I can
It's a
only
thin
speak
line.
like for personal experience, like wanting that balance of like trouble and not trouble. You know, like
Yeah.
you don't want someone.
It's a thin line.
Yeah, it is, and it's also something that just is part of a person. Like you can't.
It just depends on.
It's not gonna change. Like it can't be taught. You can't.
Yeah.
Learn to be a bad boy. You
right.
Can't,
it's just gotta be in you.
It's just like in you. Yeah, I think that is.
And the girls are gonna just.
And sometimes, but also at the same time, like. Sometimes that bad boy image does not attract the right girl either.
No. Not all the time it's attractive.
No, I'm saying it doesn't attract the right girl.
Oh, yeah.
Like sometimes you can attract the wrong girl with that persona also. Like
it depends.
So it like as a guy, you guys need to be have
trouble too. Yeah, it's not just about
because you might look at a girl and be like, oh, she's a baddie. Like, but do you want what comes with that baddie package? Like
you gotta get to know her.
Either the attitude or the fact that she's really good looking, and other guys might.
She might not want to cook ever,
or like she has
like regular
like,
everyday things. You know
like,
what I'm
you're
saying?
Gonna
like
because
she's too pretty. Excuse me, she's so pretty. Like, or I might not want to cook every day. Like,
I
don't have to.
Like that might be like part of her
it's a lot of
package.
things
So,
that
like,
come along with it.
So even though like you might think like she's hot, sexy, and has this bad girl image or look,
same thing with guys.
Doesn't necessarily mean you want that, And same thing, obviously vice versa. Like you don't just because he has that bad boy look doesn't necessarily mean you want
the honestly at the end of the day it just depends on the person, on who they are deep down inside. Forget about all the exterior shit. Deep down inside is who they are as a person. Yeah, because that's really
obviously as you get older, you age, you're different, you don't look the same. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like
except you can't always we look the same since we were like 18.
You can't always like think like, oh, this person is hot, and then expect them to always be hot because they might not age hot.
They may have extra wrinkles.
Yeah, they might not age well. You don't know. It's what it's gonna be like. So you have to make sure that you're not just attracted to their physical, but you have to be attracted to them as a person. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
I agree 100%.
What, being attracted to a person? Their inner person, not just the outer person.
But we don't know that when you're young.
When you're young,
you don't know that.
You just think fun.
Oh, I love this motherfucker. He got a 6-pack. Oh, she got a fat ass. Yeah. Like, nobody's thinking about that shit.
And you're not thinking, like, in 20 years, 30 years, you're going to have a fat pack and a flat ass.
Yeah. You don't think that fat ass is gonna turn into a fucking pancake? Or you're gonna be wondering why the fuck did that fat... Pero era un culo así, después se puso así. Like, that happens.
Yeah.
Yes, it will.
And then, the guy had a 6-pack and now he has
he's got a beer belly.
Boy isn't,
I mean, it is what it is.
It's cracked up to be.
No, we're older now, guys. We're in our 40s, so we're gonna try as hard as we can to like maintain our like physique.
Your youth.
Yeah, but
But that's a different episode.
Topic.
Maintaining youth. But yeah, so why do I think women are more attracted to bad boys? Is because I think they find it more exciting.
It is more exciting.
It is more exciting.
It is more exciting.
You just have to think of like
the bigger picture.
The bigger picture and the future and the long haul. Like you need a balance of bad boy and nice guy to make it last.
100%.
Yeah. For sure. So let me know, do you have a baddie in your life?
Yes, tell us.
Let us know in the comments. And that's it for this video, guys. We will catch you on the next one. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe like I said before. Later.
Bye.